Hey, what's going on, guys? Hex here, and today I thought we'd take a look at the Star Wars 6-inch Blockline series First Order TIE Fighter pilot. Now, if you've already bought the TIE Fighter, you've already got a TIE Fighter pilot, and bringing those two side by side, so you can kind of see the difference. They are very, very small. Now, this guy, he's basically going to be kind of like my ranked TIE Fighter, to where I'm going to army build with this guy, so I'm going to buy at least two more of him, so I'll have a total of four. But they are very small as far as the difference goes. One of the main ones, you'll see the red stripes going down the front of the mast, so he has two of those, where the one that you can buy at retail in Wave 3, he does not. Some of the other things that are very, very small, he has a little bit of silver paint here at this little stub on the side of his mast, where this guy does not. On this side, he has that same paint where he does not, and then he also has some silver paint right there where this guy does not. The other very, very minor little thing here is this guy's three switches here on his chest. These right here, they are all three white, where this guy's is gray, white, gray. Everything else is exactly the same. They're on the shoulder, the paint right here, paint right here. Here you got the white and the red. Then here with the buttons, you got the blues, the whites, the grays. They're all exactly the same. The guns, they're exactly the same. Pants, everything is back is exactly the same. So just wanted to point those little minor differences out so that you knew. But taking a look at this guy, kind of the details, a little 360 of him. I'm a huge fan of the TIE fighters, or the TIE fighter pilots. They're one of my favorite kind of little infantry type guys, and also the scout troopers, the biker scouts. I like those too. I like their designs. I've always loved them. This guy, obviously, he's going to be one of my favorites because of that. But I always like the mask. I think they look cool. They're black and just awesome looking. So you can kind of see that. Now, with this all being black and the helmet's kind of a glossy, the visor, or where the eyes are kind of a flat black. So to kind of give it a different look. So the eyes, even, I don't know how well it's showing up, but it's a different color black than the rest of the helmet. So it kind of breaks it up a little bit. Now, some little, mess ups on the paint here. I don't know how well you can see it, but there's a little bit of gray paint going right there down the side of the visor, right there at the edge of my thumbnail. So is it that big of a deal? And not huge. I wish it wasn't there, obviously, but just sometimes you get a little bit of sloppiness. You're gonna have that on some of these figures, and unfortunately, I got them there. But overall, really nicely done. I love this guy. As far as the weapon, let's take a look at his little blaster here. We always take a look at that first, but you can see that just kind of small. Got a little bit of gray paint on each side, and it's also got that different color of black. So you have the kind of right down here where you have the trigger, and also like this little sight. I wouldn't call that a scope, but kind of a sight. It's just black plastic to where you have paint with black here at the edge, and also kind of down the barrel of the gun as well. So kind of mixing it up with the paint there, I do like that. So kind of makes it better than just if it was just all black plastic. Then to me that would have been crappy. But now take a look at the figure. Kind of looking at the articulation with the head. Obviously you got the hose that's connected into here. I haven't tried to take this out yet. Most of the time you can, but we'll just leave it in there. But the head, it is on a ball joint, so it goes up and down and goes side to side. It's also got a neck joint, so it can come down and go back. So you can kind of see that joint in there. Shoulders go in and out thus far. Kind of the shoulder pads right here, or the armor, kind of hinder it from going all the way, but they do rotate here freely. Also rotates here at the elbow, and you also get that bend almost 90 degrees there. The hands, they do rotate, and the hands, they go back and forth on this one, and on this one they go back and forth as well. With the waist, it's all here in the ab section, so you're going to get movement right there. The legs are going to go forward, not really back too much because of the butt plate there. They do have a thigh cut. And then you're going to get that double jointed knee, as you do with just about, I believe, all the figures. And then the boot going to go forward, back, and side to side. So that's a little, look at this guy. I absolutely, love these guys, so I'm gonna enjoy army building them. So it's just the newest guy for me to army build. So hopefully I'll find some more. But there's a look at him again, and here's gonna be kind of like, I guess, the the commander of the TIE fighter pilots. But thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.